What's going on, everyone? Ashmere here with Nuts and Bolts Sports for a fun Sunday night halftime report. I have got another Raider fan with me who has just joined Nuts and Bolts. His name is Kevin. What's up, Kevin? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here. Talk about the Raiders. I mean, what else could we do on a Sunday night?
Yeah, actually, I've been waiting for this game all week, especially with all the headlines that were going on. It felt a little risky, but once some people got cleared, I was feeling a lot more sure about myself and the game.
Definitely. Let's see.
So first off, I want to know, how did you become a Raider fan, and tell the Nuts and Bolts team a little bit about yourself, because you are new. You literally wrote your first piece, last week or something? You were on No Huddle too. Like, you're jumping head first. I love it.
Yeah, things are moving fast. So I'm from the Bay Area, San Jose, California. A communications major. I'm in a gap year right now, so I'm still waiting to go to college. But I found the best way to spend my gap year is to write, make videos. I have a YouTube channel called Sports Talk with Kevin Lee. And as far as being a Raider fan, the first game I've ever watched in the NFL was a Raiders game. Like, I wasn't a fan, but like slowly after that, like I fell in love with the team and the culture. And yeah, I watched the Steelers and the Raiders in 2012, I believe, and I got hooked on from them. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So you've gone through a lot of love and a lot of heartbreak.
Oh yeah, as a Raider fan, like you have a lot of heartbreak, but when you win, that's like the best feeling ever. But you're gonna have some tough Sundays, but we went through it a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely miss going to the stadium. I think for the last game, I was like 50-50. I was like, I don't think I'm going to go. But my sister was like, dude, we can never just wake up and take BART ever again to go to the arena. So we have to go. And I was like, okay, you're right. So that was like a sad game to witness for the last game at Oakland Stadium. Did you go to you've been to games, I'm sure, right? Was that your last one?
I've been to a couple of games. I went to the Bengals game, which was, I believe, it was one of the last games at the stadium. But yeah, the last game in Oakland was not the way to go out. I mean, fans were throwing trash on the field, their car. I mean, we thought we had the game sealed, but refs they always have a say in our games. But that was not a good way to go out. But right now, it feels good to be a Raiders fan.
Cool. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. So let's talk about the first half. As everyone is aware, the Raiders handed the Chiefs their first loss of the season, first interception for Patrick Mahomes. It was an amazing game back then in Arrowhead Stadium. Today, I think the Raiders are playing very together, very cohesively. It looks like an organized team, as we've seen time and time again. Like, how are you feeling about the first half so far?
I mean, first half, it's what we wanted. It was going to be a close game, like last game. As long as we're there, I think we feel better. Offense is clicking like they are all season. Defense could use some little work, but I mean, it's a close game, and who would have thought this would have been like this heading into the season? So we're satisfied right now, but it's definitely not over yet.
Yeah, I mean, to score in the first drive in 35 seconds, I feel like that's so unlike the Raiders. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I saw your tweet earlier and you were like, oh, Derek Carr, I was really hesitant. I'm the same way. Like, my friends definitely call me a Raider hater, because I don't mean to hate on the team, but I feel like there's so much potential and there's so much that they could do. And then when you see them make these silly mistakes, like how the Raiders used to be last year, I was like, bro, I can't help but not hate on him. Like, I'm sorry. So I feel like this game, Carr's getting nice passes down the field. I feel like he was held back a little bit by defenses in the last couple games. So to see him light it up again to Aguilar, I love witnessing it. So, and then to come back and score on their second possession, it's just like, this is all very new, right? Like, we're not used to seeing this back-to-back, you score, I score, you score, I score, especially with the best team in the league. So what do you think can, lead the Raiders to win in the end? Because, I mean, Patrick Mahomes' second half is a whole different person, right? We all know that. So
I mean, I think the keys for the Raiders to win the second half is to have long drives. Josh Jacobs has to control the game. And then defense has to be bend but don't break and hit Patrick Mahomes. Keep him in the pocket. Don't let him scramble, because that's when the big plays happen. If you do those, I think it will see what we did earlier in the season against the Chiefs and win.
Yeah, I agree. So when you were coming into this game, were you predicting a high-scoring game? And I mean, I know you're a fan, so you want to say you're predicting a Raider win, but what's your true sports journalistic idea of how the game was going to go down?
I mean, the Raiders surprised me scoring quick on first couple drives and scoring pretty easily. But I knew the Chiefs weren't gonna back down. They were gonna score right back. But as I'm seeing the game so far, like the Raiders defense is playing really bad. They're not cushioning. They're giving too much cushion to the receivers. So it's like you're kind of giving the Chiefs what they want. They're fast. All they need to do is catch the ball and run. But I mean, heading into this game, I knew it was going to be a close game. It was not going to be a blowout like other people were saying. It's a good game so far, as what we wanted. And yeah, I mean, this is what we wanted so far.
Yeah, a lot of predictions had like 34-21, like super outrageous scores, especially for Kansas City. I think everyone was imagining like Patrick and the defense to hold the Raiders and then just continuously score. And then, you know how the Raiders are notoriously known to have to like come back all of a sudden and give us anxiety till the fourth quarter. So I feel like that was something that I'm glad we're not going through. Definitely. It's just like way too overwhelming. And I also think that they need to put more pressure on Tyreek Hill, especially on the sidelines. Like that guy is always open, and he is the reason they're making it down the field alongside Edwards-Helaire, who of course is, you know, one of the best rookies out right now. But I think in order to do exactly what you mentioned, put more pressure on them, they got to guard the sidelines a little bit more and just make sure Hill can't get the ball. And Kelsey is, you know, he does the same situation. Him and Hill play off of each other and play those same routes. So I think the pressure on Kelsey is pretty good, except for that flag in the end that got them, you know, into the end zone for the second touchdown. That was just unfortunate. But, you know, little things like that are going to happen. And I'm not going to lie, I've liked watching Arnett on Kelsey. I think I didn't expect that matchup to be so well. Kelsey's like 3 times his size. He's a big dude. But
Arnett is fighting, yep.
Yeah, no, carry on.
And I feel like we're giving too much cushion to Tyreek Hill because we're scared of the deep ball. But if you're going to do that, then you have to get more pressure on Mahomes because you got to pick one. If you're going to stick to one, then you got to get pressure. But if you're not, you got to get up on the receivers, jam them, and then you got to get pressure on Mahomes because he's going to keep doing what he's doing right now.
Yeah, I agree. And also with this comment, I think Jacobs needs to get the ball a little bit more. Yeah, like a lot more.
Oh, yeah, like a lot more.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's the reason that we won last time. He was just running through this not very strong Chiefs defense. So, yeah, I am predicting the Raiders to win with like all the anxiety that could exist in the world. It's going to be on our shoulders. I think it'll be a closer game than all the predictions had met. I think it's going to be like a 3-point game. Maybe like, what was the score right now? Sorry, I'm a little late.
17-14, I believe. Las Vegas up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say like 27-31 or something like that. It's going to get higher, but I definitely think it'll be close. One of those close anxiety field goal situations where the Raiders are like coming in clutch. So let me know. What do you think?
I think we'll win. I'm going to keep it in the same range around a 3 to 4 or 5-point game. And I think we're going to close it on offense rather than defense. We're going to get a couple first down to end the game. But I just feel like now second half is coming and like Josh Jacobs is going to be more of a focus. We're going to see less of Devontae Booker. And then Derek Carr, I mean, he's done it all season. Just win us the game and convert time after time with Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller, all these weapons. The offense is going to win the game, I think. Defense just do enough.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Crosby's going to show up for the second half. I'm like waiting for him to do one of these stellar tackles and sacks. I like love how excited and amped up he is. And the fact that he has the Raider logo tattooed right on his forearm. So every time he's freaking out, you're like, this is so dope. So yeah, I'm excited for the second half. Also nervous, but I'm definitely rooting for that 3-point win anymore. And I think I'm like shooting too high. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I mean, if the Raiders pull this off, I think we're going to shock the whole league, and we have to be taken serious as a Super Bowl contender, not even a playoff contender. I mean, we have the whole second half to go, but I think we could do it. I mean, we'll see. We got this second half to see.
Ooh, we have a Chiefs comment here.
Oh, let's go Chiefs.
Risky.
We'll see.
I would love for the silver and black to be the people that hand 2 losses to the Super Bowl champs division. Like, I love it all. And I love that you said Super Bowl like that. Those are things that we obviously are all working towards, right? That's the point of rebuilding the team. That's what John Gruden's been trying to do this entire time. And for them to beat the Super Bowl team and carry on the rest of the season, which their schedule, I think they could keep winning if they play this well. Oh, yeah. You know, this is going to be great. Oh, thank you.
and a note I want to add on is that, I mean, we beat them at their place, but if you sweep the defending Super Bowl champs and we haven't lost in a division game yet, I mean, that is really good. And I mean, the rest of the season, I say the only tough game left is Indianapolis and Miami. Even those games are winnable, but this team has the making of being a Super Bowl team. Super Bowl team if the defense gets right, but this offense, they could go as far as we want to go.
Yeah, and we saw Denver today, like, beat Tua up, and that's after we already had demolished their defense last week. So I think that's a team we could beat as well. Them is Miami. So yeah, we've got our predictions. We're rooting for the Raiders, obviously, and you know, thanks for coming on, Kevin. I told you this would be nice. 10 minutes. We got to get back in there and enjoy the second half. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Kevin, I love it. Where can everybody find you at?
My Twitter is Kevin Lee 17 _. Instagram is Lee Kevin with 2 V's. And yeah, find me on the Nuts and Bolts Twitter, Instagram. I'm gonna put out a story probably tomorrow about hopefully a Raiders win. I think we could do it. But yeah, I was glad to come on today and talk Raiders football, and then hopefully we get this win.
Cool, perfect. We'll blow up that article when you do it. We're putting it in the universe. Raiders win tomorrow. Kevin Lee coverage. All right, cool. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, everyone. Short bit, but enjoy the rest of the game.